Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Art Iftikhari. We're at the new home of Orange County Football Club, and this is Championship Soccer Stadium at Orange County Great Park in Irvine, California, and we are ready for the 2018 National Premier Soccer League season. Last year, OCFC made it all the way to the regional final, but this year they have bigger goals, and we are ready to get this going. Okay, everybody, I am with center back Kevin Belmonte. Kevin, you started every game last season for OCFC. You guys had a great season. What would you say were the biggest keys to the success of OCFC in 2017?
I think just chemistry with all the players. We all played with each other for a really long time, and we just got the feel for each other, and we started playing really nicely together. It all came together throughout the season, and we had an awesome year last year.
You guys didn't win the division, but you had a great run in the playoffs. Do you feel now going into this season, is OCFC the team to beat in the Southwest?
Oh, definitely. I feel like we have a target on our backs, and I feel like we are the team to beat because of the level of play we bring to the game. Everybody, whenever somebody plays against us, they're always scared of our tactics, the speed of play that we play, and the amount of depth we have is really important for us, and it's key.
Last year against Oxnard, the 3-1 win on the road was a tough one. They were physical. At home, you took care of business 5-1. Are you expecting more of the same from Oxnard?
They're always a good team, and we expect a good game, and I think it should be a really, really exciting game today.
Kevin, thanks for your time. Good luck in the game against Oxnard.
Thank you so much.
Okay, everybody, here I am with one of the newest members of OCFC, Dakota Collins. And Dakota, you've had a lot of success so far in your career playing soccer, but recently for the preseason, OCFC was really looking good. What would you say was the biggest highlight for OCFC in the preseason?
The biggest highlight, at least in my opinion, was definitely when we played the Galaxy. We got a 3-2. Result went against us, but for me, that was kind of the highlight of that preseason there, where we played really well. We came back from a 2-0 deficit, actually, in the first half. And, you know, against a team of that caliber, that's a very good result for us.
And Dakota, involving now where you're playing on the field, you know, we've heard that you could play as a striker or even on the wings. And how would you describe yourself as a player here with OCFC in relation to your positioning and where you are on the field?
I'm a bit of a utility player. I'll play wherever the team needs me to play, as long as I help us win. That's the most important thing for me. So if the coach asks me to play really anywhere on the field, I have at least some idea as to how to do that, and that's just whatever he wants me to do, that's what I'll do.
And you've had a spell before at the professional level with Sacramento Republic of the USL, and you also had a spell with NK Hask in Croatia. So now you're about to begin the 2018 Npsl season. What would you say are the goals for OCFC, and what goals do you have for yourself?
Goals as a team, obviously those are the most important, and that's just to win. We want to get into the playoffs. We want to have a good run in Open Cup as well. Like I said, in preseason, we've proven ourselves a bit against a MLS opponent. So I think there's no reason why we can't have a good, deep run in the Open Cup, and then obviously just to win the league, win the season here. Personally, again, it kind of just falls in line with that. I just want to win. I want to show that I can play at a very high level against top quality opponents. So going into the Open Cup or really all throughout the league, I want to help score or assist or whatever my team needs just to help us win.
Dakota, thank you for your time, and good luck against Oxnard.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, everybody, and that is it for the player interviews. We are ready for the start of the 2018 Npsl season. We'll see you right at kickoff.
Here's the starting line first. Ferrara of Oxnard. In goal, number 0, Angel Cervantes. Number 2, Dakota Collins. Number 3, Jesse Lozano. Number 4, Watson Barron. Number 7, Tomas Arrojo. Number 10, Alberto Menino. Number 14, Eduardo Gonzalez. Number 16, Luis Rivera. Number 18, Miguel Solis. Number 19, Emmanuel Lincoln. Number 24, Pablo Ramos. Head coach, Juan Flores. And now the starting lineup for your Orange County Nancy. In goal, number 1, Gomes. Number 2, Michael Bryant. Number 3, Daniel Yeo. Number 4, Josh Davis. Number 5, Kevin Belmonte. Number 7, Alex Ferrara. Number 9, Sheila. Number 10, Dakota Collins. Number 11, Armando Flores. Number 15, Cody Shelton. Number 16, Carlos Cepez. And Coach Paul Cumber.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Championship Soccer Stadium here at Orange County Great Park in Irvine, California, the new home of Orange County Football Club. This is day one opening game for the 2018 National Premier Soccer League season. And OCFC coming off an excellent season in 2017, 10 wins, 1 loss, and 5 draws. That included 2 playoff victories. First one was at home against Riverside Chorus. The second one on the road against, prior to that game, the unbeaten FC Arizona. It was a 2-0 victory. OCFC making it all the way to the regional final where they fell in a tough match, 1-0 to Aguiluchos up in Northern California. But nonetheless, an exciting season. And OCFC fans are looking forward to another exciting season. And for this opening game here, they'll be going up against Oxnard Guerreros FC, who are coached by Juan Flores, coming out of Colombia, has played professionally before for Millonarios FC and América de Cali. A lot of these players from Oxnard be very familiar with OCFC, especially goalkeeper Angel Cervantes, who actually saved a penalty last year in the game in Oxnard. OCFC won that one 3-1. Cervantes did save that penalty, but fortunately for OCFC, it was Armando Flores to put the rebound back in. And as for OCFC, they have a very deep roster once again. A couple players that are not here have actually currently playing overseas. Last year's co-top scorer, Alessandro Canale, with 17 goals. Rumor has it he is currently in Spain playing with a lower division club. And right winger, Justin Dirksen, is currently playing right now in the 5th level of Germany with SV Merseburg. He's been playing consistently since January, so we wish him well there. And here we go to start this season. The back four for OCFC, Daniel Yeo is at right back, Alexander Ferrara at left back, the 2 center backs, Josh Davis and Kevin Belmonte. As for the midfielders, you got Michael Bryant, Armando Flores, and Nathan Yepes. And up front, on the wings, on the left side, you got Cody Shelton, on the right, Dakota Collins, and being the lone striker up top, Jose Chila Montes. And Montes actually scored a goal a few weeks ago against the LA Galaxy in a friendly match. The other one was scored by Nathan Yepes. So this OCFC team definitely has the talent and skill to really cause some trouble. But right there, center back Josh Davis with a little bit of trouble there. He's got to watch out for number 16, Luis Rivera, who's one of the players who was invited to the 2018 Npsl Player Showcase. So there are talented players, of course, with Oxnard Guerreros. And one of them is number 19, Emmanuel Nana Akian. Last year picked up an injury in the game in Oxnard. So he's one of their players to watch out for the most. And here's number 10, Anguiano. So Oxnard with possession now, creating a little bit of trouble for OCFC. Josh Davis, the center back, tried to clear, instead gives it away. So looks like to start this game off, looks like some of the OCFC players have a little bit of the jitters. Now here's the right back, Watson Berriman, getting it to Aki, and he goes by the nickname Nana. Nice steal there by Flores, getting it to Chila. Back to Flores, now back to Montes. Chila Montes has actually played before professionally in Mexico. He gets around Akian, but then winding up for his shot, slips, and he really wanted that one. Not sure what's going on out there on the pitch, but maybe some of the OCFC players might want to get some of those bigger cleats to avoid the slipping and sliding. Here we are in the second minute of play. Already some action to begin with. And from the standpoint of head coach of OCFC, Paul Caligiuri, I think he will not want to see any of those mistakes being repeated inside their own third of the field. A throw in here for OCFC, and in goal for OCFC is Brandon Gomes. There was a little bit of speculation as to whether or not he would be available. He just became a father, so he's got a lot on his plate. But for now, for these 90 minutes of soccer, he'll be focusing on what's going on the pitch. Now here's Ferrara, getting it to Shelton. Shelton actually played with Riverside Chorus last season in Npsl, a huge addition for OCFC. Here's Shelton looking to cross it, was deflected. Dakota Collins pounces on that one. Tried to get that to Nathan Yepes, but luckily Josh Davis there to come take her. Now here's a chance here for Collins. He turns around, he shoots, and he scores! Just like that! In the third minute of the match, OCFC takes a 1-0 lead. And it's Dakota Collins, who led OCFC 2 in goals for the UPSL 2017 fall season. And Dakota Collins, what a start. He's actually had professional soccer experience before with Sacramento Republic of the United Soccer League, as well as a spell in Austria, and he also had a spell with NK Hask in Croatia. So Dakota Collins, definitely the player that needs to be marked up if you're looking at this from the standpoint of Oxnard Guerreros FC. 1-0 already, the perfect start at a brand new home. Excellent for OCFC. Josh Davis able to rebound there. He was pressured by Eduardo Gonzalez. Heads it back to his keeper, Brandon Gomes. Gomes, now to Belmonte. Belmonte does have some room. He was being pressured a little. He's got to do something with it. Instead, gives it away to Luis Rivera. Rivera now to Raul Gonzalez. Gonzalez had a little bit of trouble there with Michael Bryant. He gets it back to one of his center backs, Tomas Araujo, who actually came close to scoring a goal last year at the game in Oxnard. Dangerous in the air, especially on set pieces. Throw in for Oxnard. So, a lot of time left in this game, but from the standpoint of OCFC, a perfect start. And Dakota Collins is a dangerous player to have on the field. He can be used as a winger. He can also play up top as a striker. Now, a little bit of trouble there. It looks like Oxnard now feeling the pressure a bit. Pass back to Angel Cervantes. He cannot do much with it. It would have been a corner kick. Instead, he kicks it out of bounds for a throw-in. Now the quick throw to Yepes. Back to Collins. Still Collins. And that's Jesse Lozano coming in there to make that defensive play. And it did last touch Dakota Collins, so a throw-in instead for Oxnard. But it looks like that was an illegal throw-in. Now that'll be a throw-in for OCFC. And it looks like it's going to be Cody Shelton to take this throw. And last year when he was playing with Riverside, he was extremely dangerous with his long throws deep in the corner. Now nearly getting to Montez. Now lays it back for Flores, but deflected. Here comes Raul Gonzalez. Deflected off the back of Akian. Now Michael Bryant sending it up, putting his hand up there. The captain saying, that's my bad. Now here's Rogelio Solis. Nada Anguiano loses it now, and it finds its way to Michael Bryant. He's going to try it from outside, trying to catch Angel Cervantes off guard, just a little bit high and wide. A goal kick for Oxnard. And earlier mentioning Cody Shelton, when he gets those throw-ins deep in the other team's territory, he could put a lot of juice on that ball, and it's almost like another kind of corner kick. Solis back to Berriman. Berriman looking to send it upfield. He's looking for Eduardo Gonzalez. And Kevin Belmonte able to get his head on it. And Brandon Gomes able to make the right move, able to get himself in the right place at the right time. That's one thing he is excellent at. Brandon Gomes, #1 keeper for OCFC. Really came up with some awesome saves last year. He was also invited to the 2018 Npsl Players Showcase that took place in Florida in January. Here's Montez. Now to Flores. Flores able to get through the pocket. Referee does not call a foul there, and the OCFC fans did not like it. Referee says play on, and Michael Bryant has it. Lays it off to Ferrara. And then to Shelton, trying to get it back to Ferrara. But now Oxnard will regroup. Sent up the field by Pablo Alaniz. Kevin Belmonte, the center back, mistimed that one. Could have been trouble there. Instead, here's Brandon Gomes, and he is not afraid to carry the ball out of the penalty area. He has excellent dribbling skills, but his dribbling skills have caused Paul Caligiuri some heart attacks, and that's what Brandon said last year. Nice ball played down the field for Dakota Collins. Throw in for OCFC, and it comes as no surprise once again that it'll be Cody Shelton to take this one. And if Oxnard have been doing their homework, they need to realize that these throw-ins definitely can be trouble. Shelton with a long throw. A little bit of contact there in the penalty area, but that's kind of expected right now with the way Oxnard's already down 1-0. They're not about to give away anything. Throw in here for Oxnard. Luis Rivera. He's got Gonzalez. Gonzalez able to keep possession. Gets it back to Araujo. Now to Alaniz. Still Alaniz. Now to Solis. It did go off him last. That should be, yes it is. It is a throw-in for OCFC. So good defending there by the left back, Alexander Ferrara. Ferrara with a nice throw-in. Gets it down the field to Dakota Collins. It's like Dakota Collins has switched field a little bit. Now to Montez, but his pass given away, but he gets it right back after Anguiano, the captain, was not able to hold on to it. Araujo. Now to Cervantes. Cervantes sending it down the field right to the head of Michael Bryant. And here's Nathan Yepes looking for his options. Gets it to Ferrara. He was pressured by Nana Akian. And here's Ferrara looking for a nice pass there. He did momentarily, looks like he momentarily had Jose Montez. But now Rogelio Solis with it. But now, once again, OCFC able to really cause trouble in the midfield. It's going to be interesting to see how Oxnard is able to make adjustments throughout this match. And send up the field, goes out of bounds, looking for Raul Gonzalez. Be a throw-in for OCFC. Here's Bryant. Now Flores, commonly known as Mambo, gets to Alexander Ferrara. Still Ferrara. He's got Yepes. Yepes able to get past Solis. He gets it now to Cody Shelton. Now to Flores. Flores looking for Montez in the penalty area. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. But right to Cervantes. Cervantes with a quick throw to Akian. Still Akian. Now to Araujo. Now Rivera. Rivera gets to the Jesse Lozano, looking for Akian again, taken away by OCFC. Here's a shot from Cody Shelton. Goes over the bar, but I think the referee also whistled a foul earlier in favor of OCFC. Kind of hard to say. I don't know if he was pointing for the direction of OCFC, but it appears to be a goal kick instead for Oxnard. And OCFC really aggressive on the ball today. A lot more energy to start this off. Here's Flores looking again for Dakota Collins. Hit it out. Montez trying to get it back to Daniel Yo. Instead, foul committed by Daniel Yo. That'll be a free kick for Oxnard. Luis Rivera quickly getting it to Jesse Lozano. Now up the field, here's Raul Gonzalez. He does keep that in play. Good job there by Gonzalez. Now to the captain, Anguiano. Now to the outside. Maybe something here for Oxnard. Off the head of Joshua Davis. Saw one of the players there for Oxnard getting ready to do a bicycle kick. Whatever they can do to score, it's the way it's got to be. Akian getting it back from Rivera. Now to Anguiano. Back to Akian. Sends it back to his center back, Araujo. Araujo looking for something. Finds Alaniz. Alaniz sending it up the field. looking for Eduardo Gonzalez, but instead it goes right to Kevin Belmonte. Not much danger there for OCFC. Belmonte, the Yepes, back to Belmonte. Belmonte, not a Flores. Flores instead plays it right back to his keeper, Brandon Gomes, to restart. Gomes very good with his ball distribution skills. Definitely one of his finer points there, aside from his excellent saves. Now here's Collins getting past Jesse Lozano. Still Collins sends it back for Yepes with a shot, but it looks like it was deflected by Alanis. Raul Gonzalez, now to Luis Rivera. Now to Araujo. Araujo actually loses that one now. And the ball finds its way to Dakota Collins. Now to Montez. Now laid off for Armando Flores. It looks like the shot was deflected. It'll be a corner kick for OCFC. We are now in the 13th minute of play. It is 1-0 OCFC on the goal scored by Dakota Collins. Looks like this corner kick will be taken by Jose Montes de Oca, commonly known as Chila. And here comes the corner. In a little bit of traffic there. Looks like it went off the head of Lozano. Now here's to the outside to Daniel Yo. And maybe a risky slide tackle there by Luis Rivera. Got to be careful having studs up there. Play continues. Sent up the field. Off the head of Behrman. Now to Solis. And that was a dangerous one. They were going right to Flores. Now to Michael Bryant, the captain. Collins. Now Yepes. Excellent quick touch passes from OCFC. This is Daniel Yo, the right back. Keeps it in play. There's Daniel Yo against Raul Gonzalez. Still Yo. Tried to get it to Yepes. Gave it away, but instead it was taken away momentarily by Armando Flores. Now here come Oxnard the other way. Referee says play on, playing the advantage. This is Tito Anguiano, the captain. He's got space and he's got plenty of room, and he finds Rogelio Solis. Solis with the cross. He does get it to Raul Gonzalez, but I think from the sidelines of Oxnard, you could hear they probably were not too thrilled with that. And Anguiano, the captain, also known as Tito, obviously would want that one back. Goal kick for OCFC. We are on the 15th minute of play. 1-0 OCFC. Doesn't seem like there's any activity going on either bench at the moment. As time goes on, you got to assume some substitutions will be made here. Here's Michael Bryant. Sending it up the field. Looks like he's got Dakota Collins timed pretty well. Collins has Lozano on him. Still Collins. Collins with a quick pass. He was looking for Yepes, but a little too much. Goes right to goalkeeper Angel Cervantes. Now here's Behrman. Now Solis. Now to the captain, Anguiano. Lays it back for Behrman. Now here's Solis. Still Solis. Back to Behrman. Now to Luis Rivera. Luis Rivera needs to do something with it. Looks like right now the pressure from OCFC really is creating a lot of trouble for Oxnard. And now Eduardo Gonzalez gets to this. Looks like it was going to be to Solis. Now it's Anguiano. Anguiano looks like being pressured by center back Josh Davis. Now gets to Raul Gonzalez. Back to Tito. Looks like it's Raul Gonzalez again with a shot just wide. And that was an excellent opportunity for Oxnard to tie up the score. It will be a goal kick, but OCFC definitely dodged a bullet there. And on the sidelines for OCFC, a change for last season. Paul Caligiuri, former United States international and the legend known for the shot heard around the world, is still the head coach for OCFC, but his new assistant coach is Cyrus Navabpour. Back in play, here's Alexander Ferrara. Now to Shelton. Shelton looking for an option. He had Ferrara on the overlap, instead sending it up the field looking for Dakota Collins. Collins was asking for a foul, saying that it was committed by Jesse Lozano, the left back. Referee and the lineswoman did not agree with it. Play continued. Davis, now to Bryant. The captain, Armando Flores, being pressured by Luis Rivera. No surprise, Luis Rivera is one of the best players so far for Oxnard. Given away now, and then right back to OCFC. Here's Michael Bryant trying to create something out of this. I think he's looking for Collins. Instead, he takes a shot himself. Just goes a little wide. It will be a goal kick for Oxnard Guerreros FC. And we have a pretty decent crowd on hand here for the opening match of the 2018 NPSL season. Once again, this is the new home of OCFC, still in Irvine, but a very nice facility here at Orange County Great Park. This is Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine, California. Throw in for Daniel Yo. Quick one touch from Flores to Bryant. Now to Yepes. Still Yepes. Yepes with a nice pass. He has Montez. He shoots. Shoots it just wide. Now another excellent opportunity for OCFC. And you can hear the drums here. You hear the crowd is into this. Yes, that is the I-5 Army making their presence felt. The official supporters club of Orange County Football Club. Now off the goal kick, Yepes climbing high into the air to get that one. Anguiano. Not Araujo. Anguiano looking deep. Looks like they want to play a lot of long ball here. He's got Raul Gonzalez. Raul Gonzalez being defended by Josh Davis. Gonzalez with the cross for Solis. Nice defensive play there by Kevin Belmonte and getting it to his defensive midfielder, Michael Bryant. Excellent job there. And seeing how this game is going, you have to assume that's going to be the way Oxnard is going to try and find that equalizer. By playing the long ball, it seems like they're not having too much success with controlling possession in the midfield. Now throw in here for OCFC. Is Shelton going to do a short one, or is he going to wind up and launch it into the penalty area? He's debating it. It looks like he will elect to go short. He gets it to Armando Flores. Now to Ferrara. Ferrara wanted to get it back to Shelton, but he would have been offside. Kevin Belmonte. Back to Davis. To Belmonte and Davis again. Here's Yepes. He's got Dakota Collins. And Oxnard surely will be marking Collins closely. Here's still Yepes still with the ball taken down. That'll be a free kick for OCFC. The Oxnard players don't agree with it. But nonetheless, free kick for OCFC. And Jose Montes de Oca to take this one. Sure will be hoping that maybe Michael Bryant might be able to get his head on this one. Bryant did score a goal with his head last season in the home opener against Temecula, so he is capable of being dangerous in the air. Here's Montes de Oca. That's a good ball. And Tomas Araujo getting his head on that one. They're not out of the woods yet. Here's Ferrara with the cross. I think it did get to the head of Collins, but not much there. It'll be a goal kick for Oxnard. So we are now in the 21st minute of play here at Championship Soccer Stadium. It is 1-0 OCFC on the goal scored by Dakota Collins. And the ball given away there. It's Yepes. Now to Yo. Yo looking for Montez. Montez gets it. He shoots. I'm not really sure if he was shooting it. Maybe he was sending it across. A little bit of miscommunication. It looks like he was wanting Cody Shelton there. And man, had he connected that with Shelton, that would have been an easy tap-in goal for Cody Shelton. And Cody Shelton, as mentioned earlier, played for Riverside Chorus last season. Riverside Chorus are a division rival of OCFC, and OCFC defeated them in the playoffs and also defeated them at home in the regular season. The match in Riverside during the regular season ended in a 2-2 draw. And it was actually really nice for Cody Shelton to join OCFC. He felt like he was wanted by the staff, and that's really what convinced him. And now the other way, here comes Oxnard. Here's Anguiano trying to move around Josh Davis. And I think there was a little bit of contact there. The referee says play on, and Alexander Ferrara able to clear it. Now Jose Montes de Oca doing a good job judging that bounce. Now looking for Yepes. That could be a good one. But Tomas Araujo in the right positioning. Ball goes straight to Angel Cervantes. Now here's Akin. Now to Alanis. Over to Watson Berriman, the right back. Berriman. Back to Akin. Still Akin. Now to Anguiano. Araujo. Now Lozano. Lozano's looking for Rivera. Able to evade that slide tackle from Josh Davis. Rivera getting it to now Raul Gonzalez. He's got a lot of speed on the left side. Dakota Collins come back to help on defense. A little bit of a mix-up there. Miscommunication there from Oxnard. Goes right to Nathan Yepes. And so far, when talking about this game from the point of view of Oxnard, they have the build-up, they have the speed with Raul Gonzalez. But when they're giving the ball away while they're on the attack, they definitely need to make some changes and make some adjustments at midfield. Now here's Yepes. Now to Dakota Collins. Collins, plenty of speed. He's fouled. You have to wonder, will that maybe be the first booking of the game to Tomas Araujo? I think the referee wants to have a little chat with him. You might assume that maybe should be a yellow card. It was an excellent opportunity for Collins. But nonetheless, now here is an excellent opportunity for a free kick for OCFC. One of the players who's known to be a free kick specialist for OCFC is number 8, Johnny Romero. He's currently on the bench. But you have to assume if had he been in the game right now, this would be exactly his range. Instead, it will probably be Jose Montes de Oca, who's played professionally before in the top flight of Mexican football for Leon. And here's the cross. Looking for the header. It was Michael Bryant. The ball does stay in play. Here's Ferrara. Crossing it in with his left. And Dakota Collins really wanted that one a little bit too high. Shelton. Now to Montez. Another cross here. And Michael Bryant. Not sure if that was going to be some attempt of a bicycle kick or maybe a scissor kick. Either way, good opportunity, good try. Throw in here for Oxnard. Solis. A little bit of contact there. The play continues. Here's the cross from Flores. Constant danger here being created by OCFC. A lot of pressure here. Now a long pass looking for Aki, and he's not able to do much on it. Instead, Davis sending it back to Brandon Gomes. Gomes gets it to Kevin Belmonte. Now to Armando Flores. Ferrara. Collins. Collins having 3 players around him, drawing so much attention. And from what you could see here, it looks like it's a little bit of a pattern of wingers. Dakota Collins and Cody Shelton switching around. Right now you got Collins on the left side, Shelton on the right side. I think you're going to see a lot of this rearrangement of personnel throughout this match to keep Oxnard on their heels. Taken away now. Here is Eduardo Gonzalez. Gonzalez being pressured by Michael Bryant. He gets it to Akin. Foul committed by Michael Bryant. That'll be a free kick for Oxnard. We've now completed 25 minutes of play. Still 1-0 Orange County Football Club. Here's Araujo. Now to Raul Gonzalez. Back to Araujo. He's got Raul Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for Luis Rivera. Instead, goes right to center back Josh Davis, who's one of the new additions to OCFC after having many good performances for OCFC 2 in the UPSL. And here's a chance here for OCFC. Appears to be Cody Shelton. He wasn't able to get the possession he wanted, being defended very well by Jesse Lozano, but it will be a corner kick for OCFC, and Jose Chila Montes de Oca will be taking this one. And that could be a good one there. Gets the head of Michael Bryant. Now to the head. And a goal off the header by Kevin Belmonte. What an awesome sequence of events that was. It is 2-0 OCFC. And what a start. Kevin Belmonte scoring here on the opening game of the season. You gotta love what you're seeing out there with the teamwork for OCFC. It is 2-0. OCFC definitely in control here over Oxnard Guerreros. That goal coming in the 27th minute of play. The corner kick from Montez, a header from Bryant, and another header from Belmonte, 2-0. Belmonte, the center back, who has played his college soccer at Vanguard University in Costa Mesa, has just given OCFC a 2-0 lead.
2-0 OC.
Now, how is Oxnard going to respond to this? They have a lot of work cut out for them. And last year when they played OCFC in Irvine, they were defeated 5-1. It was never a close game. And that seems to be the case right here at the moment. Oxnard has created a couple of chances. They had a really good chance to tie the match earlier on, but it is 2-0. Shelton being pressured a bit by Behrman. Now Flores getting it to Davis, and I'm sure you could sense a little more of the physical play here from Oxnard. Foul there committed by Alberto Anguiano, committing the foul with a contact against Michael Bryant. And of course, this does not come as a surprise. It's 2-0. And Oxnard needs to be a little more physical. Now here's a long free kick. Header from Shelton. Goes right to Cervantes. Sent deep by Cervantes. Off the head of Belmonte. Now to Bryant. Bryant being pressured by Luis Rivera. Akin getting it to Rogelio Solis. And here's Solis. He's got Rivera for a moment. Looks like he had him on the overlap. Kevin Belmonte doing a good job taking it away from Eduardo Gonzalez. And Gonzalez is on the ground, but play continues. I don't think OCFC wants to kick this one out of bounds when they have a chance to score. Shelton getting it to Montez. Now here's Alanis getting it to Solis. Solis not able to keep it in bounds. It will be a throw-in, but it looks like Eduardo Gonzalez is still down on the ground. I think he will need some attending to, or maybe he'll be able to walk it off. Referee says for play to continue. Here's Ferrara getting it to Dakota Collins. Collins with two players around him. He draws a lot of attention. As always, Yepes. Nice thinking, looking for Cody Shelton. Instead, it goes right to Angel Cervantes. Sliced by Angel Cervantes. Goes off the head of Watson Behrman. And I think Angel Cervantes obviously did not want to do that. It was not his intention. And giving away possession here is definitely not going to help Oxnard get back into this game. Now Daniel Yo, the right back, also played his college soccer at Vanguard University. Now here's Flores. A lot of pressure there from Anguiano. Referee says play needs to continue, and it does. Now here's Rivera. Now to Behrman. Back to Rivera. Rivera being pressured very closely by Kevin Belmonte. Throw in for Oxnard. Rivera. Looks like he's looking for Solis. He did keep it in bounds. Belmonte thought it was out of bounds, but now it does go out of bounds for an OCFC goal kick. We've gone through 30 minutes of play. It is 2-0 OCFC on goals scored by Dakota Collins in the 3rd minute of play and Kevin Belmonte in the 27th minute of play. Brandon Gomes winding up for his goal kick. Looking for Shelton. It does bounce. Now Collins had a little bit of trouble, looks like, with Jesse Lozano. Lozano able to win that one. Now to Raul Gonzalez. Over to Nana Akian. Still Akian. He's very shifty with his speed. Tough to mark. Now was Raul Gonzalez. Looking for Akian, it looks like. Instead it goes right to Josh Davis. Now to Daniel Yo, but he gives it away to Luis Rivera. Still Rivera. Rivera wanted to get to Gonzalez. Nice slide tackle there by Davis, but it does get to Raul Gonzalez. Center now to Eduardo Gonzalez. And Kevin Belmonte. Excellent play once at center back, just like he did all last season, starting in every match for OCFC. Throw in for Gonzalez. Instead, he's going to lay it off for Jesse Lozano, the left back. Looks like he wants to get some speed and strength behind this one to see if someone get ahead on it and cut this lead in half. Goes towards Eduardo Gonzalez. Off the chest of Michael Bryant. Brandon Gomes calling for it. Sent deep by Gomes off the head of Behrman. And Solis trying to win that one. He did get to that first before Ferrara, but good shielding there by the left back, Alexander Ferrara, to make sure that OCFC gets a throw in. He wanted to throw it a little bit further. Instead, gets it right to his captain, Michael Bryant. Plenty of space for OCFC here. Now Bryant looking to send it deep. He's looking for Collins, but Angel Cervantes quick off his line to stop anything there. Lozano looking for Anguiano, given away now. Here's Montez looking, trying to lay it back to Daniel Yo. Taken away now by Rivera. Now to Solis, back to Rivera. Rivera having a little trouble keeping his footing there. Lost it momentarily, but Akian now gets it to Raul Gonzalez down the left side. Gonzalez now to Eduardo Gonzalez. Good job there once again by Kevin Belmonte, and Dakota Collins there to take the ball away from Nana Akian. Akian was asking for a foul. Referee says play on. Now to Montez. Now to Bryant. He's got Collins. Still Dakota Collins. Looking to cross it. He was looking for Yepes. Headed away by Alanis, but it goes to Ferrara. Still Ferrara. Alexander Ferrara needs to do something with it. He's looking for his options. Instead, lays it back for Belmonte. Now Belmonte to Bryant. To Davis. Back to Belmonte. Now to Armando Flores. Armando Flores. Nice slide tackle there from Anguiano. And it goes to Eduardo Gonzalez. And I think we might have our first booking of the match. And I believe, yes, it will be to Armando Flores in the 34th minute of play. Now you have to wonder, will Paul Caligiuri want to make a change at halftime? He doesn't seem to be very comfortable having his players stay in the game that have been booked. Cloudy skies here in Irvine. There is a nice little draft here as well. It's not cold, but definitely good weather to be playing soccer. Now off the long free kick, not much there for Oxnard. Throwing from Daniel Yo to Bryant, back to Daniel Yo. Now to Davis. A little bit of pressure there. Pays off from Oxnard. Lozano gets it back to Araujo. Now to Lozano. Back to Araujo again as they're trying to work it around. The long ball right back to Angel Cervantes. Cervantes forced to go way back in his own line. Gives it off that ball there. Off the head of Yepes to Flores, where they really could have taken advantage of that one. And as we were mentioning earlier, the pressure from OCFC has been a lot of trouble for Oxnard. Now this long ball, OCFC asking for offside. And Pablo Alanis actually was onside. But now a corner kick for OCFC, and keeper Brandon Gomes does not agree with that. Looks like it's going to be Rogelio Solis to take this corner. We have about 10 minutes remaining in the first half, plus probably 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what I'm assuming. Oxnard trying to get back in this match. Here's Solis. You have to assume it's going to be maybe the captain Anguiano or Araujo getting their head on it. Instead, it was Watson Behrman heading the ball back towards the center of the goal. And that could look like it could have been trouble for a moment. But now a throw in here for Oxnard. And it's going to be Lozano. Takes it quickly to finding a wide open Nana Akian. Akian with a good ball there. Looking for Behrman. Off the head of Behrman. Looking for Eduardo Gonzalez. Little bit of contact there. And Gonzalez on the ground again in the penalty area. But looks like he should be able to get up. Now off the header by Alanis to Anguiano. Now headed by Ferrara. Deflected off Akian. Back to Ferrara. Ferrara, knowing where his keeper is, sends it right back to Brandon Gomes. Now Brandon Gomes finding Daniel Yo, one of his teammates from Vanguard University. Here's Yepes. Good ball there. Plenty of space here for Flores, and he's got Shelton. Shelton with a quick one-touch pass looking for Montez. Nice defensive play there from Pablo Alanis. But looks like there might have been, yes, offsides. I didn't really see it right away. Free kick for Oxnard. You have to wonder, what is head coach Juan Flores of Oxnard going to be thinking in terms of tactics, possibly shifting around his personnel for the second half? Or is he going to go with what he's got here? Off the goal kick, Eduardo Gonzalez wasn't able to get it. And now, like I said, some risky play in the midfield from both teams. And here's Belmonte getting it to Flores. Now to Collins. Does Belmonte want to go up as a midfielder? I think he wants a second goal in this game. Instead, going right back to his position, Daniel Yo finding Yepes. Still Nathan Yepes. Now to Dakota Collins. Trying to do a nice move there, but Pablo Alanis has been in top form lately as one of the center backs here for Oxnard. Sent back to Angel Cervantes. Now, there's been a couple times when Cervantes has had the ball and he clears it, and he's cleared. There's been a few times where it's gone right back to OCFC, so you got to keep an eye on that. And it is a little bit windy here, so you never know how these are going to turn out. Now that ball went to Solis, taken away by Alexander Ferrara. Now to Flores. Back to Cody Shelton. Shelton in no hurry to turn it up the field. He felt the pressure from Anguiano. And Shelton getting it right back to Gomes. Davis. Now to Bryant. Still Michael Bryant. Now to Armando Flores. Flores has Kevin Belmonte. Now to Nathan Yepes, but the pressure there from Anguiano. The captain decides to regroup, sends it back to Watson Berriman. Now to Angel Cervantes. Send up the field right to the chest of Alexander Ferrara. He's got Armando Flores. Flores. He's got Shelton. He's onside. Still Shelton with the cross. Right to the head of Araujo. But now Yepes trying to do something with it from the outside. He shoots. Save made by Angel Cervantes. Now back the other way. Raul Gonzalez momentarily was almost going to lose it to Daniel Yo, but instead now he loses it to Josh Davis. Off a quick touch to Bryant. Now to Collins, to Yo. Now Yepes. Now Flores. Flores has got Montez. Montez. He was looking. He had Cody Shelton, but a little bit too much for him. Be a throw-in for Oxnard. Taken by Watson Berriman. Now to Thomas Araujo. Araujo looking for Eduardo Gonzalez. Gonzalez there surrounded by blue shirts. Sent up the field. Berriman, who's been very busy today as the right back. Solis did have it momentarily, but he knows it was out of bounds. Try to keep playing on. Maybe he was probably hoping the linesman would not recognize that. We're now in the 40th minute of play. It is 2-0 OCFC. The OCFC bench, the organization, surely must be happy with what they've seen so far in the first half. And Alexander Ferrara not able to turn that into a cross. It'll be a goal kick for Oxnard. Now off the quick restart off the goal kick. Here's Anguiano. Anguiano now to Luis Rivera. Rivera now to Jesse Lozano. Off his foot, goes out of bounds for a throw-in to OCFC, and Lozano just could not believe it. Back the other way, though. Here comes Bryant. Now to Collins. Now Yepes. Yepes has his options. He's got Flores. Now to Cody Shelton. Still Shelton. He's being pressured by Solis. A nice cross there. Looking for Collins, and Raul Gonzalez back there to be physical. They're not in any mood to give anything away once again. Now here's Daniel Yo. That was a giveaway there. Now Michael Bryant doesn't have a lot of space. He gets it to Flores. Now to Collins. Back to Daniel Yo. Daniel Yo trying to turn it and shoot. Pressured again by Raul Gonzalez. Yo, a workhorse down there. Momentarily pressured as well by Jesse Lozano. Now cleared out of play. It'll be a throw-in for OCFC. And you got to like the way this game has been going for Orange County Football Club. They're bringing the pressure. They got the ball control, excellent ball movement. I think they're going to want maybe 1 or 2 more insurance goals here to keep this going. There's Michael Bryant. Now to Yepes to Flores, bunching up a little bit. A quick one-touch tap pass. Here's a deflected shot by Yepes. Cleared out real quickly by Araujo, but it goes to Bryant. Now will Oxnard be able to turn this into something? Here's Eduardo Gonzalez. He does have Raul Gonzalez on the overlap, but instead loses it to Kevin Belmonte. Collins to Belmonte, and that right there, a dangerous play there. Play continues by the referee. Good job playing the advantage, but I think there needs to be a yellow card here coming up soon for Oxnard. And here is the cross here from Ferrara. Excellent thinking there, but it does go to Dakota Collins. No one was there at the goal mouth area. Here's Collins. He's got about 3 red shirts around him. He gets it to Montez. Montez trying to turn and shoot, but Pablo Alanis there to stop that. Raul Gonzalez to Rivera. Now to Lozano. Oxnard restarting. Alanis sending it up the field, looking for Raul Gonzalez. Instead, it goes right to the right back. Daniel Yo. Armando Flores providing cover for Kevin Belmonte. Here's Yepes as OCFC looks to form another attack. Here's Shelton. Still Cody Shelton. He's got Berriman on him. Berriman's been really busy there at right back. Shelton still has it, still in play. And Nana Akin coming in to provide support, and his support does pay off as the ball did last go off of Cody Shelton, and it will be a goal kick, and we will have our first substitution of the match. It'll be midfielder Johnny Romero coming on for OCFC. Hard to say at the moment who he's coming in for, but if I were to make a guess, I think it's going to be Armando Flores. And Flores did pick up that yellow card.
OCFC substitution. Checking in. Great. Johnny Romero.
And it seems like there's a little bit of confusion. Maybe Flores does not want to come off the field. We know he's a competitor. And yes, it will be Romero for Armando Flores. The first substitution of the match. If I were to make a small guess, I'd say that Armando Flores probably isn't too thrilled. But one thing we've seen from OCFC all along is their depth really has carried them. Now there's probably going to be a little bit of rearranging of personnel here from OCFC. Maybe going to go from a 4-3-3 to a 4-2-3-1. Now here's Rivera. Rivera looking for an option. Got it momentarily to Akin, but instead loses it. Now here's Michael Bryant. Bryant gets it to Yepes. They had the opportunity there. The buildup was there, but Oxnard quickly closing down the outlets and opportunities there. And back the other way, here comes Rogelio Solis. Solis has 2 men on him. He had Ferrara and Shelton on him. He gets it to Pablo Alanis. Now to Eduardo Gonzalez. He's going to turn and shoot. He does, but goes pretty high and wide as we are ready for stoppage time. Not sure how much time there will be, but you got to assume at least 1 or 2 minutes of stoppage time here for the first half. Gomes in no hurry to send it up the field. He's got Josh Davis. Now Michael Bryant. And these are the very crucial times right now. If you're OCFC, you want to control possession and maybe possibly find another goal. And there's a nice ball from Montez to Dakota Collins. And he's pulled down from behind, and we will have a penalty kick. Now you talk about the perfect way to finish the half. It's right here. What a nice ball from Jose Montes de Oca, getting it to Dakota Collins. Pulled down in the penalty area. The Oxnard players do not agree with it, but that is not going to change the call on the field, and Dakota Collins will take this penalty. It looks like Angel Cervantes is out there standing near the spot, probably trying to use a little bit of psychological games to maybe get inside his head a bit. Now can Dakota Collins make the penalty to give OCFC a 3-0 lead going into the half. He was taken down in the penalty area. If he makes this, it'll be his second goal of the game. Now, as I said earlier, the Oxnard players were not in agreement with that call, but not going to make much of a difference. Here is Dakota Collins to try and give OCFC a 3-0 lead. He shoots and he scores! Angel Cervantes going the wrong way. It is 3-0 OCFC. And entering this game, there was a lot of talk about Dakota Collins and what he can bring to OCFC for the 2018 Npsl season, and you are seeing it right now. 3-0 for OCFC. 2 goals scored by Dakota Collins. Excellent start. And that probably should do it for the first half. Probably just one kick and the whistle. Here we go. Looks like the referee will have a little bit more time for this first half. I think OCFC probably will want this whistle to be blown right away, or unless they want a fourth one. And here's Anguiano. Nadu Alanis. And that is it for the first half. It is 3-0 OCFC over Oxnard Guerreros FC. Goals scored by Dakota Collins with 2, and the other one from Kevin Belmonte. Collins opened the scoring in the 3rd minute of play. Kevin Belmonte doubled the lead in the 27th minute of play. And here in stoppage time of the first half, Dakota Collins with a penalty, and it is 3-0 OCFC here, the opening day, the 2018 Npsl regular season. All right, here I am with head coach of OCFC, Paul Caligiuri, a 3-0 lead at halftime. What are you really thrilled about so far after the first half to start off this 2018 Npsl season?
Well, I think the most exciting factor is we scored an early goal within the first 3 minutes of the game, and that's helped us get to a 3-0 halftime lead, which is important. But despite the score line, I don't think we're playing our top-level soccer, so that could be a good and a bad. In a good way, I think we could do a lot more, and I think certainly the players realize that, and obviously the good thing is that we're winning 3-0.
So you mentioned some things that maybe you might want to fix. Do you feel like there's some adjustments that need to be made in the defensive third of the field or maybe the midfield?
Well, I see that Oxnard's coming out and they're risking a little bit. They're getting 10 players, sometimes 11 players behind the ball with a 4-5-1, but in the attack it kind of shapes out to be a 4-3-3. And I think if we transition quicker when they're on the attack and we attack quicker, we'll find more opportunities to goal rather than letting them get set up and trying to break down 9-10 players. That's quite difficult.
What's the plan for the second half? Do you want to rearrange your personnel on the field, or do you just want to keep on pressing and keep on going for more goals?
You know the OC way. We press. We go for more goals, right?
Exactly. Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back for the second half here between OCFC and Oxnard Guerreros FC. It is 3-0 OCFC, and Oxnard has made a few changes to start the second half. And leaving the game, Eduardo Gonzalez and Rogelio Solis. Entering the game, number 5, Zigifredo Torres, and number 9, Alex Garcia. So obviously Juan Flores and Oxnard looking to change things up. They need to get on the scoreboard, first of all, and find a way to get back into this game. So no changes from the first half for OCFC. They start the second half with the same personnel on the field that ended the first half. They did make that one change when Johnny Romero was brought on for Armando Flores late in the first half. And there is Zigifredo Torres. Looks like he's playing at right midfield. Appears that he came on for Rogelio Solis. And up top, Alex Garcia. Looks like he replaced Eduardo Gonzalez. And here's Daniel Yo. Now a nice move from Dakota Collins, basically jumping over Luis Rivera. Collins with the shot, sends it a bit wide, but that did actually deflect. It'll be a corner kick for OCFC, and Collins continues to be danger for Oxnard. And As I mentioned earlier, Dakota Collins has played professionally before in Austria, Croatia, and for Sacramento Republic of the USL, so it comes as no surprise that he is a danger man here, causing all the trouble in this match. Corner kick from Jose Montes de Oca, headed away right back to Montes. Does a quick volley, comes right back to Montes again. Now the cross is deflected off the foot of Dakota Collins. He was so close to getting a hat trick. Now a goal kick for Oxnard. And see how they will be able to respond. Here's Torres. Torres getting it back now to Alanis. Now to Rivera. Back to Alanis. Alanis sending it up the field. He's looking for Alex Garcia, but he's actually offside. And Garcia bringing some of the physical play here. Not shying away from that, but he was in an offside position when that ball was played forward. Free kick for OCFC. Bryant. Now to Collins. Collins drawing a lot of attention, finds Romero. Romero with a good pass to Montes. He had a nice back heel. He was looking for Collins, but instead it does go to Romero's. Back to Montes. Montes with a cross. And Behrman cleared it out of the way, but it went off of Tomas Araujo, and now it'll be a corner kick. That was dangerous. You have to assume maybe that could have been an own goal, and ironically, there was an own goal last year from Oxnard in Irvine when the two teams played each other. So I don't think Oxnard wants to repeat that stat. Here's the corner kick from Montes. Header by Bryant. Now another header by Shelton. It goes right to Cervantes. Cervantes getting it out in a hurry. He's looking for Alex Garcia. It goes off the head of Alexander Ferrara. Will be a throw-in for Oxnard. But plenty of time for OCFC to get back on defense and regroup. Torres. He's got Garcia, now to Rivera. Rivera with the shot. It's deflected. And Brandon Gomes did what he could to keep it in bounds, but the lines lady was not buying it. It will be a corner kick for Oxnard. Luis Rivera to take the corner. Can Oxnard find a way to get back into this game? Here comes the corner. First went over the head of Ferrara, then headed out by Shelton, right back to Rivera. Sends it in again. Belmonte, quick to get his head on that one. Then Collins. Now Montes. No, excuse me. That was Yepes. Now to Montes. Back to Yepes. Yepes has a lot of speed. He's got Akian on him. But can Yepes send it back to Montes? Not able to get around Nana Akian. And Pablo Alanis sends it out with his left. Not necessarily to safety, but out of bounds for an OCFC throw. Daniel Yo to Collins. Now to Romero. Romero's switching the field. He's got Cody Shelton. Shelton laying it off now for Alexander Ferrara. I think he might want to take a shot. He does. And it bounces. Saved by Cervantes, but it goes out of bounds for a corner kick. And that, from far away, I wasn't really sure that was going to be trouble for Cervantes, but it indeed was. He did not want to take a risk. Instead, he makes some contact with that, parries it out of bounds for an OCFC corner kick. And here's Jose Montes with the corner. And Michael Bryant wanted that one. Now across here from Daniel Yo, headed out by Jesse Lozano. Yepes was in a foot race there with Anguiano. Now he's trying to get back to Anguiano. Anguiano looking for Raul Gonzalez. Nice play there from Yepes to Romero. Now to Bryant. Bryant still has it. Switches the field to the left back, Alexander Ferrara. Still Ferrara. Now Shelton. Romero calling for it, and he gets it. Still Romero. Now to Collins. Nice turn from Collins. That's a good ball there to Yepes. He's onside. And is that going to be another penalty? I believe it is another penalty. Foul committed in the penalty area. This will be the second penalty kick attempt of the game for OCFC. And it looks like, yes, it's going to be Nathan Yepes. He wants this penalty. He did score one during the preseason against La Máquina of the United Premier Soccer League, and he did score a goal against the LA Galaxy in that preseason exhibition match, which actually tied up the game at 2. Galaxy went on to win that one, but no, actually it's going to be Dakota Collins, and he wants the hat trick. This is Dakota Collins' debut in the National Premier Soccer League, and will he get a hat trick in his debut? He shoots, and he scores! Angel Cervantes guesses right, but it's Dakota Collins once again, this time in the 52nd minute of play, and it is 4-0. What an opening game this is for OCFC. Just like last year against Temecula, OCFC home opener was a 6-1 win over Temecula FC. Now it looks like they're on the verge of possibly equaling that statistic. And Oxnard's wasting no time. They are making another substitution. And it looks like it's going to be Julio Chavez coming on for Jesse Lozano.
Making his OCFC debut, number 12, Daniel Tenbach.
Thank you. And here comes Julio Chavez on for Jesse Lozano. Looks like Tomas Araujo is going to go to the left back position. Now, how is Oxnard going to respond to this? 4-0. Quite a hole this is. Looks like that'll be a free kick or a throw-in for Oxnard. So that goal coming in the 52nd minute of play from Dakota Collins. A hat trick to start off the season. Last season it was Alessandro Canale who was the co-Golden Boot winner as a top scorer of the Npsl with 17 goals. The other player who had 17 goals was Amani Walker of Albion Soccer Club down in San Diego. Now you have to wonder, is it going to be Dakota Collins who'll be in the running now for the Golden Boot of the Npsl for this 2018 regular season? Here's Alexander Ferrara to Johnny Romero. Romero has played before overseas with second and third division teams in South Korea. Now here's Josh Davis looking for Romero, taking away maybe a possible counterattack. Started by Anguiano. He was looking for Luis Rivera, but instead Daniel Yo playing it right back to his keeper, Brandon Gomes. And a lot of these players here from OCFC, basically the majority of this team, played together last year, so they have excellent teamwork, excellent chemistry, and it's showing right here today as well. Here we are in the 55th minute of play, 4-0 OCFC, and here's Montez after getting the pass from Shelton. Back to Shelton. Now here's Montez with a shot. Goes right to Angel Cervantes. Cervantes throwing it out quickly, and Daniel Yo might have overcommitted a little bit. And here's Raul Gonzalez. He was looking for Alex Garcia, but he gives it away to Josh Davis. Now Johnny Romero with the pressure from behind draws a foul, be a free kick for OCFC. Michael Bryant swings it around to Alexander Ferrara. Now to Shelton, back to Ferrara. And Ferrara has actually played before for the LA Wolves of the UPSL. Here's Michael Bryant looking for Yepes. Not cleared away by Oxnard. Here's Shelton. Now to Ferrara with the cross. Little bit too much there. Will be a goal kick for Oxnard. Now here's Gonzalez. Gives that one away. Now here in the game now, actually, as you can see for OCFC, is number 12, Daniel Tenbach, a midfielder from Southern California who's actually played before for the Charlotte Eagles of the USL Premier Development League. So that's another excellent addition for OCFC. And it looks like he has come on to give Dakota Collins a rest. And what a game this was for Dakota Collins. 3 goals, 2 of them scored from the penalty spot, and the other one from the run of play in the 3rd minute of play. And here is Daniel Tenbosch with excellent speed, keeps it in play at the right side, looking for Montez. He dummied. Was it a dummy, or maybe he just did not connect on it? But either way, OCFC not done, looking for some more goals. Here's Nana Akin. Now to Torres. Torres looking for Anguiano, right to Michael Bryant. Bryant to Yepes. Now to Johnny Romero. Now Montez. Montez with just 2 touches was already looking for Daniel Tenbosch. Now you just have to wonder how the rest of this game is going to go. Looks like the OCFC players continue to have the energy they are comfortable playing with, and they want to keep on adding to this lead. And here's Zigifredo Torres looking for Raul Gonzalez, headed away by Davis. Now to Yepes. Now Ferrara. Ferrara is looking for Montez deep. He's got him. Montez has got the positioning. Is he going to look for Tenbosch? You thought he probably wanted to do that at first, but now Montez looks like he was just having a little fun with Julio Chavez. Now here's Yepes after taking the pass from Davis. Now to Belmonte. Still Belmonte. Now to Ferrara. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. I think Ferrara thought it was going to be a dummy going right to Cody Shelton. Sure they'll get that down next time, or maybe after some more training sessions. Alanis to Akian. Now across the field to Araujo. Now Raul Gonzalez. Here's Alex Garcia. Alex Garcia, I think, maybe had something going for a little bit. And Tomas Araujo, not too thrilled with that. Pushing up a bit. Looks like he's now playing left back after the substitutions and rearrangement of personnel. Brandon Gomes with a long ball there. Chavez not taking any chances, plays it back to Cervantes. Sent up the field. Torres. Now Berriman finds his way to Alanis, now to Akian. Now to Luis Rivera. Lot of space here on the left side for Tomas Araujo. He can play as a center back, but he's also comfortable playing as a left back as well. Here's Raul Gonzalez looking for Garcia. Plays broken up. Here's Josh Davis. He gets it to Johnny Romero, and Romero, plenty of space. Now he's looking for Cody Shelton. Shelton's got Watson Berriman on him, but still Shelton, and he switches the field. He was looking for Daniel Tenbosch, but now that just went off the hand of Julio Chavez after it deflected off of Johnny Romero, and Romero looking towards the referee asking for a handball, but I don't think the referee's going to make that call that easily. It looked like the ball played the hand, and that is the way the rule is supposed to be. If the ball plays a hand, you do not make a call. But as we see lots of times in other top leagues around the world, whenever there's some kind of a little handball, they seem to want to call a penalty kick just to make people like Cristiano Ronaldo happy. But not the case this time. Here's Brandon Gomes. The wind picking up a little bit more here in the second half, off the shoulder of Daniel Yo. Yo being pressured by Rivera. Throw in here. Rivera takes it quickly. Gets it to Raul Gonzalez. Back to Rivera. Now to Gonzalez at the back heel. Now here's Araujo. Now Rivera again. Still Rivera. Now Garcia gets it around to his captain, Anguiano. Torres trying to get in on the action, but Alexander Ferrara doing a good job on defense, getting it now to Shelton. Back to Ferrara. We have reached the hour mark in this game. It is 4-0 OCFC. 3 goals from Dakota Collins. The other one scored by center back Kevin Belmonte. And here's Daniel Yo playing it back to Brandon Gomes. Gomes now to Belmonte. Still Belmonte. He's got Ferrara. Ferrara was pressured by Torres. Good job there by Berriman. Pressure pays off. It got to Anguiano. Now here's a nice through ball here to Alex Garcia. He's onside. A shot goes right over the bar. That was a dangerous opportunity there. Oxnard saying that there was a deflection off the hand of Brandon Gomes. The referees say no. Instead, goal kick for OCFC. Gomes now to Michael Bryant. A lot of contact there between the two captains, Tito Anguiano and Michael Bryant. And Anguiano not happy with that call. But with the way this game has been going, it's only natural that you're going to be a little frustrated. Down 4-0 to start the season. Now here's Josh Davis. Now Daniel Yo. Playing it safe now to Brandon Gomes. Now here's Kevin Belmonte. Now Bryant. Now to Yepes. Little bit of danger there on the pressure from Oxnard. And Gomes does not just clear it out into the center of the field just to clear it out. He knows where his teammates are. Now here come OCFC, Johnny Romero getting it to Ferrara. Now Shelton. Back to Romero. Romero with a nice ball to the penalty area. That's Montez. He settles it down. He shoots. He scores! 5-0 OCFC. Excellent pass from Romero. Excellent touches from Jose Montes de Oca. And it is 5-0 on the goal scored by Montez in the 63rd minute of play. What a game for OCFC. And you got to assume head coach Paul Caligiuri is ready to keep on bringing on some fresh legs. And the OCFC fans making themselves very loud, bringing a great atmosphere here at Championship Soccer Stadium, and OCFC definitely playing like champions right now. Now back the other way though, here's Tomas Araujo after some nice give and go touches. Here's Torres. Torres now to Araujo. Still Araujo. Back to Zigifredo Torres. Torres sends it into the penalty area, but right to Brandon Gomes. And off the chest of Montez. Now to Johnny Romero. Romero, an excellent substitute so far. Got that assist on this last goal. Now the question is, can OCFC make it 6? Here's Yepes. Yepes looking for Montez again. He is so good with his positioning. Going for the powerful volley, but slices it wide out of bounds. And Angel Cervantes wasting no time taking that quick goal kick. Here's Araujo. Now to Anguiano with a nice back heel, but Josh Davis reading that one quickly, coming over quickly with speed with that sliding tackle to stop Gonzalez, but here's Montez the other way. And a little bit of a bump there from Pablo Alanis. It will be a corner kick for OCFC, and I'm sure the referee was not in the mood to call a penalty there. Not that much contact. And what's it going to be this time? It's Jose Montes de Oca to take the corner kick once again. We are now in the 65th minute. Here's the corner. No one getting their head on that one. Bounces in the penalty area. Here's Johnny Romero trying to shoot it with his left. Instead, he shoots it with his right. At the near post. Save made by Angel Cervantes. Will have another corner kick. This time on the opposite side of the field. So the pressure just continues from OCFC. And the crowd here loving it. It is 5-0. It looks like it's going to be Daniel Yo to take this one. He sends it right out to Montez, who's wide open from way out of the penalty area. Montez tees off, goes out of bounds. Goal kick, and Cervantes getting that one out in a hurry. They may be down 5-0, but they're not in a hurry just to ride these minutes out. Oxnard continues to try and move the ball, create some good possession, and create some good ball movement to try and find that goal. Now here's Chavez. Now to Rivera. Now to Anguiano. Back to Cervantes. Here's Akian. Now to Chavez. And I'm pretty sure it looks like Matthew Escareno might have been subbed in for Oxnard. Now here's Nana Akian. Looking for Raul Gonzalez, but headed down by Yo to Michael Bryant. Now to Ten Bosch. And here's Yepes. Yepes has got Montez. Still Montez. He's got 2 men on him. Alanis is definitely bringing the pressure there. Still Montez trying to do a little bit of some cheeky movements there. He did get it to Yepes eventually. Now to Bryant, but Raul Gonzalez breaking it up. Getting it to now to his captain Anguiano. Maybe a counterattack here for Oxnard. Now here's Zigifredo Torres. Still Torres, who was looking. He was looking for Garcia, but broken up as well. Now it looks like the physical play is starting to pick up, and I think the referee might need to get control of this game, but I didn't think he was going to start getting control of the game by giving a yellow card to Captain Michael Bryant, but that's exactly what he just did here in the 68th minute of play. So now it looks like maybe some more substitutions here. Looks like Chris Gardea and Guilherme Bertoldo are ready to come on for OCFC. Is it going to be Michael Bryant to come off? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait. Maybe Paul Caligiuri might want to make a couple last-minute adjustments. But either way, the Brazilian, Guilherme Bertoldo, will be coming on. And he definitely has those excellent finishing skills. So look out for him.
Substitutions for OCFC.
And it looks like Alexander Ferrara will be coming off.
Chris Garcia.
And so will Michael Bryant. And Michael Bryant, what a class act move that is, giving the captain's armband to Brandon Gomes, the man who just became a father last night. Excellent class act move there from Michael Bryant. So Chris Gardea coming on, so is Guilherme Bertoldo. And it looks as if Cody Shelton now has been moved to left back. Gardea will be playing the defensive midfielder position. And looks like you'll see Guilherme Bertoldo on the left wing. Now here's Akian. He's got Watson Berriman. Back to Nana. Kevin Belmonte trying to break that up, but now here's a chance here for Garcia. He's got Raul Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a nice couple moves. Tried to get it back to Garcia. I was actually thinking maybe he was going to shoot that, but now here's Alanis. Now to Garcia. But the OCFC defender is able to take that away now. Here's Bertoldo. Guilherme. Now a nice long ball all the way to Montez de Oca. He might have pushed it too far in front. And a nice save. It will be a corner kick for OCFC. We are now in the 70th minute of play. 5-0. The goals, 3 of them scored by Dakota Collins, the other 2 by Kevin Belmonte, and the other one by Jose Montes de Oca. And here comes the corner kick. A nice high one here. Shouldn't be trouble, and it is not. Cleared out quickly. Back the other way. Here comes Raul Gonzalez. He's got the speed. He's been working very hard today. And nice move there from Luis Rivera. But Nathan Yepes, quick to break that up. And now Yepes, it appears like he might have taken a shoulder to the face. Can't say I have much to say about that right now, but either way, the referee says just play on. It's a throw in for Oxnard here in the 71st minute of play. Now Akian over to Alanis. Still Alanis sends it deep. He's got Tomas Araujo. Still Araujo. Now to Rivera. Back to Araujo. And he's got the captain Anguiano. He's got some speed. He's got a chance. Can he get it from the tough angle? Goes right to Brandon Gomes. Gomes with a quick throw. He's got Daniel Ten Bosch looking for Nathan Yepes. But instead taken away by Oxnard. And here's Chavez. Now Akian. Back to Rivera. Chavez once again. Akian doing a good job in his defensive midfielder role. He gets to his left back, Araujo. Now Akian again. Now Rivera. Rivera playing it long. He's got right back Watson Berriman. Berriman looking for Torres. Little too much for him. Brandon Gomes there to scoop it up. There's Chris Gardea. He was on and off a member of OCFC in 2017. Good to see him back playing in the defensive midfielder role. Here's Bertoldo. Now to Montez. Looking for Yepes. Was not able to bring it down that easily. He does. He shoots. Goes wide. And that'll be a goal kick for Oxnard. It looks like Oxnard ready to make another change. Looks like it's going to be Alexander Nikolov coming in soon. Now here's Guilherme Bertoldo, the Brazilian, with some nice footwork, but not able to get past Alanis. And now here's Johnny Romero taking advantage of a loose ball, not able to get that last touch. Thrown out quickly. Now here's Raul Gonzalez. He's got Araujo. Araujo's got Daniel Yo on him. He's looking to get it to Raul Gonzalez on the overlap, but didn't get enough on it. Yo takes it away, gets it to Davis, now to Gardea. Gardea, now to Nathan Yepes. Still Yepes. He's got Daniel Tenbosch. Still Tenbosch. He's got plenty of space. He's got plenty of room on the right side. He crosses it off the foot of Montez de Oca, but looks like the referee called him offside anyway, so it would not have counted. And for OCFC, it looks like number 14, Sam Merritt, will be coming on shortly. Now, a long ball there. Easy call there for the ref. Alex Garcia offside. Free kick. Looks like we'll have the substitutions right now here in the 74th minute of play. So let's see who Alexander Nikolov will be coming on for. As for OCFC, looks like Sam Merritt will be coming on for Nathan Yepes. He's had a pretty good performance today. And Alexander Nikolov will be coming on for Emmanuel Akien.
Kicking for OCFC number 14, Sam Merritt.
So Sam Merritt on for Nathan Yepes. Now let's see what... And here we go. We're now in the 75th minute of play. 15 minutes remain. You got to assume there will be maybe some stoppage time, but not too much. Here's Bertoldo, not able to keep it in bounds. That'll be a goal kick for Oxnard. Here comes Anguiano. A lot of speed, but Daniel Yo clearing it back, and Brandon Gomes having to come way out of his penalty area. Anguiano, with a head of steam there, actually took down, his momentum took down Daniel Yo. But like I said earlier, it comes as no surprise. They're down 5-0. Now you're going to want to find a way to score. And here comes Luis Rivera now, continuing his run. No foul there. Kevin Belmonte, now possession, now looking like a midfielder, carrying it into his near midfield. Gets it to Sam Merritt, back to Belmonte. Now to Gardea. Chris Gardea sending it deep. He's got Montez de Oca, but it's a little too much for him. It'll be a throw-in for Oxnard. Nikolov with the throw-in. Looks as if Alexander Nikolov is playing the left back position, and Tomas Araujo now playing at the defensive midfielder position. Quite the utility player for Oxnard. Now Alanis, he's got Raul Gonzalez, but the flag is up. Offside, go Oxnard. Here's Chris Gardea. The ball finds its way to Tenbosch. Looking for Guilherme Bertoldo on the left side. Guilherme's got it. Trying to center it, looking for Johnny Romero. Instead, it was Araujo intercepting that one. Playing it back upfield now to Luis Rivera. Rivera, now to Torres. Not a lot of space there on the right side, but Luis Rivera able to find the space and draws the foul. It'll be a free kick for Oxnard. And hard to say, it's hard to wonder now what it is that Luis Rivera is asking for. The foul was whistled and a free kick for OCFC. Excuse me, a free kick for Oxnard, so I really don't know what the questioning is there. Maybe he wanted a card. But either way, referee keeps the cards in his book. I mean, it appears that way, but he seems to be writing something as well. Now here's the free kick for Oxnard. We're in the 78th minute of play. Here it comes. Maybe some danger here. Brandon Gomes, you could hear him yelling from all the way up here. He's got it. And he secures it. Was going to play it short. Instead, plays it, switches the field. And Sam Merritt, I think, was looking for Ten Bosch. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for Oxnard. Berriman finds Anguiano. Now to Rivera, but Rivera's quick one-touch. Doesn't get much on it there. Cody Shelton there to take it away. Now back the other way come OCFC. Now here's Bertoldo. Sends it back to 10, looking for Ten Bosch, but intercepted. And here's Nikolov, but now he gives it away, but now right back to Nikolov, but Daniel Yo. It's basically saying, give me that ball. He gets it back. Gets it to Montez de Oca. Now to Sam Merritt. Merritt at top of the penalty area. A quick one-touch. Deflected. I don't think Johnny Romero got that much that he wanted to get on it. Cleared out, and Josh Davis just coming out calmly from his center back position to get his head on the ball. And OCFC, once again, like they've been doing this entire game, doing a great job of just taking care of possession, getting to those 50-50 balls. Now here's Torres being pressured a bit. It's Gardea getting it back now. I think Gardea was expecting Jose Montes de Oca to be in a certain place, but it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Now Jose Montes is down the ground. I think he might want to come out for a rest. Maybe he's cramping up a bit. Now Montes is saying, never mind, he's going to stay on. We're in the 80th minute of the match. It is 5-0 OCFC. A hat trick for Dakota Collins, making his debut for OCFC in the NPSL. The other goals scored by Kevin Belmonte and Jose Montes de Oca. Back the other way. What can Oxnard do in the remaining time left in this game? Are they going to be able to find that goal? Here's Cody Shelton, who's just been all over the field today. Excellent addition to OCFC. And here's Montez. Now he's got Daniel Ten Bosch. Back to Montez again. Still Montez. Now Gardea. Gardea scooping up in the air, but looks like OCFC would have been offside there. Back the other way. Thrown out of the penalty area. Here is Torres. Back to Berriman. Now Alanis. Chavez. Still Chavez. Now to Anguiano. Anguiano being pressured a bit there by Gardea. He gets to Raul Gonzalez. Will be a throw-in for OCFC. Doesn't appear to be that much action from either bench now. Well, of course, from the standpoint of OCFC, they are definitely content with this game finishing as a 5-0 victory. The header there from Shelton finds his way to Chavez, and it seems that was Ten Bosch. Now Merritt. Sam Merritt gets it back to Gardea. Now to Ten Bosch. He's having a little bit of trouble with it, but Gardea. Now to Montez. Back to Gardea. See what Gardea can do with this. He does get it to Montez. Now a nice pass from Gardea. Now to Bertoldo. But he would have been offside. Would not have counted. But you got to love the buildup. You got to love the one-touch passes here and the chemistry from OCFC. Araujo wasting no time. Gets the ball back in play. And he's got Torres. Still Torres. Now to Alanis. And Nikolov asking for it. He's got plenty of space. Alanis sees him. And here's Alexander Nikolov. Yeah, but the referee had the flag raised. Offside. Good work today from the back line of OCFC. And here's Daniel Yo. Now getting it to Sam Merritt. Now to Johnny Romero. Back to Gardea. Swinging it around to Cody Shelton. Back to Gardea. Looking for Johnny Romero. He almost was able to get past him, but good job shielding the ball there by the center back Pablo Alanis. Now back to the way off the head of Gardea. Now to Montes de Oca. Over to Merritt. Merritt putting it through the legs of Raul Gonzalez and trying to keep it alive by sliding, but Nikolov able to take it away. And here's Anguiano. Anguiano looking to make a nice through ball pass, and he does get it to Luis Rivera. Rivera's got Shelton on him. Still Rivera. Rivera trying to get past Shelton. Still in play. Almost could have gone out of bounds for a corner kick. But Rivera being patient. Gets it back to Berriman. Berriman now chipping it into the penalty area. He's got Raul Gonzalez. Is saved by Brandon Gomes, but the flag was up for offside. But either way, you gotta love the save there from Brandon Gomes. Now it looks like Raul Gonzalez is cramping up, getting some assistance there from OCFC keeper Brandon Gomes. And it seems like there's going to be a substitution here for Oxnard.
Thank you so much.
We are now in the 84th minute of the match. It's 5-0 OCFC. Another perfect home opener. Last year was a 6-1 victory over Temecula. And this time a 5-0 lead. And there's still time to add to that scoreline. Hard to say. It's hard to say right now if there's going to be a substitution for Oxnard, but here come OCFC. It's Chris Gardea. He has some space. He's pressured a bit by Nikolov. Still Gardea. He still has it. Looks like it's Johnny Romero now. At the top of the 18. Here's Romero. He'll shoot that, and he does, but goes wide. Be a goal kick for Oxnard. And at the moment, Oxnard is playing with 10 men. And looks like they are going to make a substitution. Looks like Jonathan Martinez is going to be coming on for Raul Gonzalez. And at this point, you got to say that that's the right move to make. It's 5-0. There's a lot of games left in the season. You don't want to risk you don't want to risk a big injury to one of your star players. And that's, of course, that's exactly what Juan Flores, head coach of Oxnard, is going to do. So at the moment, Oxnard playing with 10 men. Here's Alexander Nikolov. Still Nikolov. I think he assumed that Alex Garcia would have been breaking towards the penalty area, but it goes right to Brandon Gomes. Here's Josh Davis. Now to Sam Merritt. Here's Daniel Yo. Now back the other way. Here come Oxnard for a moment. Luis Rivera. You've heard his name called a lot today. He was part of that Npsl Player Showcase in 2018. And now Anguiano offside. The Oxnard players don't agree with it. But now it looks like the substitution will be made. Raul Gonzalez already on the sidelines, and it will be Jonathan Martinez coming on.
Substitution for Oxnard. Checking in, number 6, Jonathan Martinez.
You have to assume there's going to be about maybe 2 minutes of stoppage time, or maybe the official might just say game over at 90 minutes. Alanis clearing it out, looking for Alex Garcia. And Anguiano offside again. You know, sometimes you just have to say it's one of those nights. And here's Daniel Yo. Now to Josh Davis. Now to Sam Merritt, back to Daniel Yo. Back to Brandon Gomes. Gomes has got Cody Shelton. Still Shelton. A lot of possession here. Whistle's blown. I'm assuming it probably was a foul committed by Oxnard. So we are now in the 88th minute of the match. What a game this has been for OCFC. Could not have gone any better. The hat trick from Dakota Collins. The other 2 goals from Kevin Belmonte and Jose Montes de Oca. Now here's Julio Chavez. Now Rivera to Araujo. Now to Alanis. Back to Araujo. Loses it actually to Romero, to Bertoldo. Now back to Romero. What can OCFC do with this one? Here's Johnny Romero. There are some numbers for OCFC. Now to Sam Merritt. Now to Gardea. Still Gardea, not able to keep possession. Now taken away. Here come Oxnard. Looking for Alex Garcia. Garcia with a nice pass now to Rivera. He's looking for Nikolov, but Daniel Yo able to take away that one. And that was some good build-up there from Oxnard. Just seems like they're not really in sync with a lot of their passes. But also at the same time, OCFC just all over the place, plugging those holes and stopping a lot of possible chances for Oxnard. Sam Merritt over to Kevin Belmonte. Belmonte sending it deep. He's got Daniel Tenbosch. He's onside. He's got 2 red shirts on him. And Jonathan Martinez, did not hesitate to be physical there to get that ball. As we are about to enter the 90th minute of the match. Header there for Belmonte. Now to Romero. Settled down to Sam Merritt. Sam Merritt's also one of the newest additions to OCFC that came from their second team, OCFC2, that played in the UPSL. Now here's Torres having a little trouble there with Belmonte. Back the other way. Here comes Johnny Romero. He's got plenty of space. He's got numbers, but he was not able to get it past Pablo Alanis, and what an opportunity that could have been, possibly for a 6th goal. And here's Julio Chavez. And Belmonte is on the ground for OCFC. Play continues. Here's Rivera. Now to the top of the penalty area from Alanis. He shoots. Goes wide. But thankfully for OCFC, looks like Kevin Belmonte is okay. But probably would be better just to, get this game done as soon as possible. You're up 5-0. You don't need any other setbacks. And head coach Paul Caligiuri still being vocal on the sidelines. So we are in stoppage time, but it appears as if the officials did not bring their certain electronic equipment that would be able to show us the amount of stoppage time. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. I'm going to go for 2 minutes of stoppage time. And here comes Merritt. He's got Montez, but he's offside. Now Jonathan Martinez getting it to Torres. OCFC able to take possession, but instead the referee whistles a foul committed by Johnny Romero, and he was not very thrilled with that. So Araujo quickly now to Anguiano. If Oxnard are able to score a goal late here, that'll equal the carbon copy score of the game played between the 2 teams last season in Irvine. And here's Alanis sending it down the field, and Daniel Yo calmly hitting it back to his keeper, Brandon Gomes. And Gomes quickly getting it out to Daniel Tenbosch, and Tenbosch plenty of space in front of him. Alexander Nikolov pushing up too far. Sent up ahead. It was deflected by Martinez. Now here, once again, Araujo. He's got Torres. Back to Araujo. Looks like that's Luis Rivera. Looking for Araujo. Kevin Belmonte getting a touch on that one, but now it's still back to Rivera. Now maybe a chance here, Araujo, and after some nice touches though, a little bit of miscommunication, that'll be a goal kick for OCFC. And that is it. The referee has blown the final whistle. What an excellent start to the 2018 NPSL regular season for Orange County FC. 5-0 victory over Oxnard. A hat trick from Dakota Collins. The other 2 goals scored by Jose Montes de Oca and Kevin Belmonte. An excellent victory for OCFC. And they look like they are the team to beat in the NPSL Southwest. And next week they will take on Temecula FC. That'll be away from home, and it definitely should be a tough one. And we hope to see you all there in Temecula, California. Excellent win for OCFC. Plenty of confidence to build on, and they'll also be able to go back and look at the film and make adjustments on what they need to work on. Obviously, some people might say it's hard to find things to work on after you win 5-0, but head coach Paul Caligiuri will be doing his homework, and he will find the things that he'll want to talk to his team about during the week at practice. And OCFC, coming here from the stat sheet, OCFC with 14 shots on goal to 4 shots, actually 14 shots in general for OCFC. 13 of those were on goal, while Oxnard had 4 shots, none actually on target. 6 corner kicks for OCFC, only 1 for Oxnard. 2 free kicks for OCFC. 2 penalty kicks for OCFC. No free kicks or penalties for Oxnard. 2 yellow cards for OCFC and 1 for Oxnard. 2 offside calls on OCFC, but Oxnard were whistled for being offside actually 6 times. So an excellent job by the OCFC back line, and just an excellent job in general by the entire Orange County FC squad. Winning 5-0. And you gotta love what Dakota Collins has brought, and what he will continue to bring to OCFC throughout this season. A 5-0 victory here at Championship Soccer Stadium at Orange County Great Park in Irvine, California. And OCFC taking the time to salute their fans. And it looks like Daniel Yo wanted to get that Icelandic Viking chant going with the fans, but I think it's going to take some time for them to be on point with him there. Okay, everybody, here I am with Dakota Collins. A 5-0 victory for OCFC to start off the 2018 NPSL regular season. Dakota, you had a hat trick to start the season. Was this the most perfect start you could have imagined?
Oh, it was a dream start, absolutely. Score 3 goals is always, brilliant. 2 were penalties, so I got to thank my teammates as well, None of those goals happened without them, so that's absolutely excellent. We had a great crowd out there too, and 5-0 is a dream start, really.
And, you got subbed out, I believe, after you scored that 3rd goal. But was there a small part of you saying, hey, I want to stay in here to, get some more goals, or were you just really happy to get that rest and put in that excellent performance?
Well, it's always nice to get 3. That's kind of like when you're at 2, you really, really want to push for that 3rd. But after the 3, it's kind of a little bit foot off the gas pedal, I guess, kind of thing. So I didn't really mind. I talked actually with Paul before we came out for the second half. I told him my calf was actually tightening up a little bit. So he kind of told me, hey, get that 3rd goal and then I can take you out. So that's actually worked out perfect.
All right, so now you got a week of practice, maybe a little less, because you're going to play against Temecula, I believe, on Saturday. That should be the 24th, a road game. Now, what's your mindset going into that game? Do you want to get as much rest as you can because of the possible, calf problem, or are you just ready to go right to practice and take care of business?
Well, for me, honestly, I'm from Temecula, so that's a game I've been really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to playing them, being there. It's in my hometown, so I think, again, we'll have some good support there. I know we have fans that will travel and the fans that are there as well. But as for me, I'm ready to go. I did get my rest really after that. I think it came out around the 55th minute or so. So I feel rested. I'm ready to do it again.
And last one, maybe there's a little bit of pressure. You said you're from Temecula. I think it's time maybe, or can we expect maybe a hat trick or maybe a 2-goal performance in your hometown?
I'm going to do my best to do everything I can. I hope. I only hope, but we'll see what happens.
Dakota, thank you for your time. Great job on the game, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, everybody, here I am with starting OCFC keeper, Brandon Gomes. And Brandon, last year in 2017, the home opener, it was a 6-1 victory over Temecula. Now this time, a 5-0 victory over Oxnard Guerreros FC. I mean, did you already have this in mind that it was going to be another one of these awesome openers where you guys just dominated the game?
I mean, I knew it would be a good game for sure. Honestly, didn't think about the scoreboard. Day in, day out at practice, I mean, sometimes we have up to 30 guys out at training trying to make a 18-man roster, so I knew the guys that would get the opportunity today would definitely come out and perform. So, I mean, the result, I don't want to say we thought it would be 5-0, but we were obviously hoping of making a statement across the country, not just in the Western region, to let them know that, I mean, we're back stronger than last year.
In your opinion, there were a few times when you were tested, but in your opinion, what do you think were the biggest keys as to why you guys were able to just dominate and take care of business here at home?
Good show out in fans. This isn't something we were really used to last year. I mean, we had quite a few fans out there, but I mean, today was definitely a different atmosphere. It comes with the stadium. Attacking-wise, we are definitely a force, and I mean, defensively, we're able to stay very well disciplined and very well connected and communicated well, I think. And I mean, that's why we're off to a better start than last year. I mean, last year, even though we won 6-1, that one goal against, I mean, means that we had a little slip up, which, I mean, today we were able to fix, and now we got a shutout. So starting the year well off offensively and defensively.
All right, the last one. And last year against Temecula, it was a battle. You guys are down 2-0. You had to claw back. You found a way to fight back and get that tie game. What are the biggest keys this week leading up to the game against Temecula?
We're ready for a scrappy game every time against them. I mean, away we had a rough score, but at home we were able to dominate. So, I mean, we know we can beat this team. It's just depending on if we want to show up there. I know when we showed up, when we showed up, it wasn't definitely at the best of our ability. So today, I mean, next week, I hope we just come out with a different mindset. We have a few new guys who are definitely waiting to take the opportunity, which might be, I mean, a couple injuries here and there could be new guys in the lineup. So hopefully, again, everybody shows up, and I mean, we could get a better result out in Temecula, which is a very hard place to play.
And last year, you had a couple assists. My question for you now is it possible we might see you get on the score sheet this season?
Maybe. Over my college career, I was the one taking PKs, and I'm trying to convince Paul to let me take PKs. But I don't know. Right now we have Dakota converting, so right now we're fine. Just do my job, and if someday I get a goal, then I get a goal, and I'll shout you out definitely.
All right, thank you. And Brandon, great job on the win, a shutout, and also congratulations on becoming a dad.
Thank you very much. Wow, it's so exciting. I mean, coming in today was kind of dramatic because we were let out of the hospital today. So, I mean, Nader was kind of scared that I wouldn't make it, but could have missed a home opener.
All right, well, the OCFC fans are glad you played, so am I, and good job and good luck, and have a good week of practice.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Okay, everybody, thank you for joining us here from Championship Stadium at Orange County Great Park in Irvine, California. I'm Ardif Dakari. We'll see you next time.